Hello, this is the Cool Kid, and today it's going to be a bit of an unorthodox video, a little bit different than what I've been doing. It's Heroica. We got some more custom Heroica. You know, my video every 7 months quota. This is Draida Bay, obviously. Anyone who knows Heroica knows that this is Draida Bay, the first Heroica set that they made. But of course, I'm doing a video on Draida Bay, so why would I want to do that? And now, I would like to show you what this video is going to be about. Something I like to call Draida 2.0. This is Draida 2.0. There. Square the size of everything is essentially what I did, and I just thought of it, and it seemed like a fun idea, so I'll just kind of get into it. If you're wondering why my boat for the original Draida Bay has a gray mast, that's because I got it used, and so that piece was broken. But anyway, starting on Draida 2.0, again, what I did is, so every single square is now 4 squares. I did keep some stuff the same. 2 more goblins than normal, but otherwise everything is the same. The boat, you can't really see it well from this angle, but if you just turn this around, you can see that there's the boat. The sail is actually 2 pieces, but you can't see that very well. And yeah, I kept the boat small because I kind of like the look of that, but still made it a little bit bigger. And there's the different barbarian and wizard. Let me spin it back around. There. Now, onto the pier, which you can see if I remove the sail. Is just 3 squares. I did make it a little bit larger than the original one, but I didn't increase its width because I liked it, the little small look. And the back of the sail looks just about as good as the original Heroica. There's the sand section. I, of course, increased the detail so it's on a dark tan base with light tan and some dark tan detailing for, the wet sand and the dry sand. And I kept in that little box right there with the lid. I actually even included a little suggestion of perhaps the hole where it was dug out of. Feels like a Dead Man's Chest reference to me, I don't know. There's 2 goblins there. That's more than normal. And there is actually 1 extra square right there next to the little gap. And that's basically it. Let's start with the left side. For all of these little 1x2 kind of bridges that mimic these ones right here in the original 4tan, I just kept them the same, made them 2 studs wider, and did some little rock work, just to, make it look a little bit nicer. And then, of course, there is the waterfall. And, it's not the best, honestly. I would have liked to turn out a bit better. There's that same little narrow bridge in front of it with a goblin on it. And, it's just rock work, essentially, and some blue. Of course, it's elevated like it is in the actual Draida, and I tried to not use any connectors to keep the base plates together, but I simply found it a little too flimsy. Yep, there's that, and then another one of those little 1x2, but there's really 2x4 in this case, tiles, bridges, and then here's the actual bridge. I should have actually just came there. It is the same. I kept the kind of up and down of the original Draida, which you can see over there on the right. I'm going to leave it there for the entire video so you can kind of compare it. I just did some basic kind of stonework looking things with these little pillars, and then one of my favorite little things to do with the 1x2 with Technic pinhole bricks is putting little studs, 1x1 studs on inside them. And it creates a nice little look. There's, of course, water under the bridge. Then, yeah, just these little pillars mark the start and end. There's 2 goblins there, which are in a position which the barbarian can use his little, spinny attack on him. Onto the one base plate that is in front of it. It's the one with the 2 goblins and the health potion. I felt it looked a little bland, so again, I just did some simple rock work, similar to the sand work, actually, to just smooth it out on the bottom, and make it, elevated a little bit. And then there's some of my good old rock work. Anyone who's, been watching the channel for a little while will know the rock work. And if you've watched the my mini Mini Mock Star Wars video, then you will recognize the sandwork from there as well. Same general idea. And it's a nice little facade. There's the health potion, and the goblins are now oriented, so the barbarian cannot use the move on him, but it's not a big deal since you've still got that little area on the bridge that he can. And then there is a little gap in that wall, and if you don't know where that goes, then you're not a true Heroica fan. As we come along here, there's another one of those little bridges with a rock work, quite simple. And then on to the main kind of, well, boss thing. You'll notice that on the other one I used a Goblin Guardian instead of the Goblin General because I only have one. Here we are, there's the little kind of, I still sloped it up as it does kind of in the normal Draida. With the, what was it, the nugget of deflection, crystal of deflection, that's what it's called. And then there, I kept this, like, kind of, you know, that little sticky up thing, but I, you know, of course, made it much larger and used rock work, and it's actually ended up being a pretty wacky shape. If you kind of, one second, let me just bring it around. There, you can kind of see that, and it's just a really fun, slopey look. And there, that's pretty much Heroica, Draida Bay Heroica 2.0. I certainly hope that you like it. It was quite fun to make and pretty simple because I just followed the pattern of the original Draida. And if you want more of these, let me know. I mean, this is the only one that if I do more for the other Heroica sets, I can do a side-by-side with it and the original set. And yeah, really, that's kind of it, but I hope that you enjoy. I know that most of you enjoy my Heroica videos since they're basically the only ones out there. I'm happy to be one of the few people, or rather only people on YouTube that is still making custom Heroica and Heroica in general. I'm kind of sad that LEGO discontinued it, honestly. I feel like it still had potential, but whatever. Thank you, really, for watching, and please let me know what you think and if you want more Heroica. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.